Hey guys, it's Honey Do For Me, aka Honey Do For Me, and today I'm super excited to bring you guys my first ever basketball performance shoe review. It is on the Nike LeBron Soldier 10s, and yeah, this is my first review. I'm super excited. I know my editing and my videography or whatever it's called is not going to be the best since it's my first time, but like I want you guys to let me know what I can improve on and stuff to make my future performance reviews better. So yeah, let me just start out with a quick disclaimer so you guys know who this review is coming from. I'm 17 years old. I'm 6 feet and 1 inch tall. I weigh 192 pounds. I wear a size 11 and a half, and I have a semi-wide foot. My skill level is I play for this high school varsity basketball team, but that doesn't mean that I'm that good. As you'll see in the video, I'm not that fast and like I'm not that saucy, you know. But I just like to play basketball for fun, and I like testing out different shoes. And my position is like small forward to center, like that's what I usually play. The tech overview of the shoe, the traction type is a boxy, like I don't know what it's called, but it's like a boxy traction pattern. You guys will see later in the video. The cushion is a Phylon midsole with 2 large Nike Zoom units, one in the heel and one in the forefoot. The insole is just a regular Ortholite insole. It's nothing special, it just molds to your foot, and it's for step-in comfort. The materials, the upper is made out of a tri-layer foam with 3 straps. There's no midfoot shank to my knowledge, and then there's a regular heel counter. The shoe is pretty lightweight, and it's not bulky compared to like how it looks, and it retails for $130. Alright, so I just finished hooping in the Nike LeBron Soldier 10, and I'm ready to give you guys a performance review on them. So without too much talking, let's get right into it. So starting out with the traction, as you can see, we have like this like weird boxy, box-like traction pattern. I don't know what it's called. I don't think it has a name, but it performed pretty well overall. On clean courts, you're not going to have any problems. Like these were sticking like glue like most shoes do. And yeah, you're not going to have any problems on clean courts. On dusty courts, however, you're going to have to wipe quite a bit. I was slipping a lot. And like, yeah, you definitely have to keep your wipes up. And on outdoor surfaces, I don't think you should play on these outside because like, you're just going to be slipping everywhere. You're going to be falling and hurting yourself. So I strongly don't recommend these for outdoor ballers. So yeah, that's the traction. Overall, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10 because it is above average. Moving on to the cushioning of the Nike LeBron Soldier 10, we have a Phylon midsole with 2 zoom units, one in the heel and one in the forefoot. As you can see, there are windows in the traction pattern where you can see the zoom units. I really enjoyed the cushioning, just to like be completely honest and straightforward. Like, it was really plush and also really responsive. I felt really quick and explosive while my body and like my joints and stuff still held up afterwards. I didn't feel any pains in my joints and stuff. The zoom in the forefoot and the zoom in the heel could really be felt. Like even after the initial try on, I could immediately feel these. I'm not sure if that's because of my weight or like because of my size, but I immediately felt the zoom units and they felt really nice. So if you want cushioning that's plush and responsive, you're gonna want these. I wouldn't say that they're super low to the ground, but they're also not really high off the ground like the LeBron 10s were. But I think they found a really good balance in between the low to the ground feel and also the cushioning. So yeah, cushioning for me is really good in this shoe. So moving on to the fit of the shoe. So this is probably one of the things everyone was curious about for the shoe because this shoe has no laces, as you can see. The fit was actually really good. I was surprised. The strap system or whatever did a good job of locking my foot down, and these run true to size. I got my size 11.5 and it fit perfectly. The high cut ankle collar kind of reminded me of like the Kobe 9, how it kind of fit. There was like a little bit of a gap in between like my heel and the material, but that didn't really affect the fit at all. I thought that these fit really nicely. They gave a pretty nice one-to-one fit as long as you get your true size. So I would also recommend you guys trying these in store if you can, because getting your foot inside was actually pretty hard. Like usually I don't have trouble putting my shoes on, but like this shoe was like a little bit harder than normal, so I guess you can keep that in mind. But yeah, fit was really good. The materials, they're just like a mesh and they didn't really affect my foot. Like they felt really nice, lightweight, and breathable. I didn't get any blisters in this shoe. And They have like a little bit of a synthetic toe cap. So this is for a little bit extra durability. The materials were really nice, and I didn't feel any pinching or anything when I was playing in the shoe. So fit overall was really good. So support of the shoe. The support on these shoes actually I thought were the biggest downfall for me personally, because I felt like my foot kept trying to pop off the footbed, and I think that that's because the materials were a little bit too soft for me. It felt like the materials feel nice, but I think like they were too soft, and that's why my foot kept trying to pop out of the footbed, and they weren't really securing my foot down while I was making moves and stuff. But that might not be an issue for you. It may be if like my foot just doesn't fit right in the shoe, or like I don't know. The fit was good, but it's just like my foot kept trying to pop out. So I don't know what that was, but that was just like I think the biggest problem for me in support. The stability on the shoe is actually pretty good because they have a wide base, and also the heel lockdown, which is probably the most important thing in a basketball shoe, was really good in this shoe. There was no heel slippage. So yeah, support was really good. It was just like the materials I thought were just a little bit too soft. So I think if they had stiffer materials, the shoe would actually be really good in support. Aesthetically, I think these are pretty sick, if I do say so myself. I wouldn't rock these off the court, but I just think that on the court they look like kind of like crazy, like looks like you're going into battle, man. And sometimes like in the footage that I saw, like the footage we filmed, they look kind of like Yeezy 750 Boost, like the first colorway. I'm not sure if that's just me, but let me know in the comments if you guys think that too. They also kind of look like Uggs. They remind me of Uggs because they're like kind of tall and they're like all like gray, and I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy, but I think it's aesthetically it's a pretty good looking shoe. So yeah, aesthetics has nothing to do with performance. I just thought I'd let you guys know how I feel on the aesthetics of the shoe. So overall, I actually really dig these LeBron Soldier 10s. I think in my personal like sneaker rotation for basketball, I would replace these with the Nike LeBron 13s because personally I feel like these are a little bit better. But I would definitely recommend this shoe if you're a player that wants to be quick and explosive yet still wants impact protection. Just keep in mind about the materials being a little soft, but I would probably recommend this shoe for the positions like shooting guard, small forward, and power forward. Centers, like I'm not too sure if the materials would be too soft for you, and also point guards. I don't know if the high cut ankle collar is gonna restrict you, or like I'm not sure if you want so much cushion. So yeah, those are just my personal thoughts though. If you're one of those, if you're a point guard or a center and you still want to hoop in these, like of course do it. Like I'm just thinking like in general, just make sure like from all the things that I've said in the performance review, make sure it caters to your game, and as long as it does, then just buy it. Like those are just the positions that like I might suggest this shoe to. And the value of the shoe, so the final thing is the value. $130 is what this shoe goes for, and I think that it's a pretty good price for what you get. But if you wanted a similar shoe for a cheaper price, I would suggest the LeBron Soldier 9s because those are going to be really cheap, and also the LeBron 13s, which are going to be really cheap as well. They're going to be cheaper than $130 at least. I don't know if they're going to be super cheap or if you can find them for really cheap, but they're going to be cheaper than $130. So those are the shoes that are kind of similar to this shoe if you wanted this shoe but you don't have enough money. So make sure you look for those. But yeah, overall, I think this is a really dope shoe, and I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it, especially LeBron James, because I mean, he beat the Warriors in these, and I'm still pretty sad about that. But I mean, we got Kevin Durant, so it's pretty chill. And I don't know, I just went on a tangent. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give this performance review a thumbs up. Let me know how I did in the comment section below. This is my first performance review, but there's many more to come. So I think that's all I have to say. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.